Alright, we got a short and sweet video today that is hopefully going to be very helpful to you squash growers out there. Doing this has been super helpful for me, allowing me to get squash weeks earlier than I would normally. If the bees aren't really on top of their game or the weather isn't just right for the bees, this is going to be particularly helpful. So let's start with the difference between the male and female flower on the squash plant. On the left we have the male flower. It's longer, it's spindly, and it's got this pollen-covered stamen, a single stamen in the middle of it. So the female flower on the squash plant is going to look like a miniature squash. That's because it pretty much is one, and it will set if it gets pollinated, it will drop if not. And inside that is going to be a bunch of these pistils, 6 of them usually. So we got pollen-covered stamen here. We need to bring those little pollen granules into the female flower. These two flowers are very close to one another, making for a good demonstration. So here we go. We're just going to take those little pollen granules, brush them pretty evenly around these pistils. If you want, you can try to go into the middle, get better coverage. Ideally, you'll use more than one blossom, though really you just want to make sure there's pollen around. You can see I took the opportunity to nab a cucumber beetle there. So here's another squash that I pollinated by hand recently, otherwise it would not have set. That is a Benning's green tint. It's a scallop squash. And I want to show you this funky squash over here. This is a Cucurbita moschata plant, so it's like a different species, or strain rather, of squash. This is a Zucchetta tromboncino. Makes a really funny squash. That one I hand pollinated, but I don't think the plant is going to keep it. You can't win them all. But here we are back the next day. You can see that this fruit has taken, it's swollen, it looks like it's going to grow in, and the female blossom there is closed for business now. All pollinated, all good to go. So we're going to end by showing you one last squash that I hand pollinated a couple days back. It's a scallop squash. It's supposed to be a French Jonavere. I don't know how to say it, but it's not the right variety, I don't think. I'm pretty sure this is something similar to a Benning's as well. Oh well. Anyhow, hope this helped you. Let me know if you got any questions in the comments. And until next time, take it easy.